Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to go through how to set up the tools that you'll be using throughout most of these lessons throughout the Wealth Heroes training. Let's get you signed up first for Trello. It's nice when you're learning something and running your business to have some kind of organization and project tracking, because there's going to be a lot going on, a lot to remember, a lot of ideas you have later. So sign up. If you have a Google account, it's really easy to just click in, enter it, and get dropped in. So let me take you to what it looks like once you get signed in. Here's some boards that I have. I'm going to bring you guys to the first. Let's get that kind of shrunk down. So here is lesson 3. So this is the Trello board. So what you start doing now that you guys have these Trello boards is each time I link you to one of these in the lessons, come over here. If you don't see the sidebar, show it right there. Click copy board. Just name it lesson 3. You can do Wealth Heroes. You can put it into an organization if you have one, and you could take it off public if you want. So what that's going to do is that's just going to duplicate it right here. So then you see everything. So that's what we were just going through, and then done. So play around in Trello a bit. I made a card for you. Trello has an official board that I linked you to right here too. So if you want, you could go to this one. It's got a lot of info on it, basics, intermediate, advanced. It will take you through a lot about how a card is. People can vote on cards, it says. You could vote, unvote. And going through all of these, I'll just take you through the whole thing on cards. Let's just do it. So members, this is where you assign people. I'm the only one on this board, so I'm the only one you see. You can assign labels to things. So maybe you have different labels for design, developers, writers, etc. I mean, that's pretty simple. It just depends how you want to be organized. It's just a little color and labeling system for you to filter through the cards. Pretty nice. Checklist right here. This is easy. Go through to-do items. So name it to-do. Take out the trash. Grab another soda water. Take out the dog. So that's pretty easy too. Due date, you can just assign when you want that card to be done. So today's the 9th. Let's say we want it done by Monday. Put it in. You could even put a time, 5 p.m. on Monday. So now you see it has that. Here's where you can attach things. You can click in and search through Google Drive if you want, or just paste the link right here. Track time. You can click move if you want to move it to a new board. Copy the card. Subscribe so you're going to get notified if anything happens, or just archive it, get rid of it. There's some shortcuts you should learn too. If you hit question mark on your keyboard, it'll pop up and go through these. These are really nice to learn as you're going through. It'll make it way faster for you to do something as, for example, welcome to Trello. You could hover over it, you press E, all of a sudden now we're editing it. So you could rename that pretty quick. Or access this quick menu right here. Instead of having to click in, click here, click save, or click one of those options, just hovering over and hitting E brings that up. So this is a good board to go through and try to see what you think of a lot of these and just play around with it. I mean, there's so much you can do with Trello. It's a really awesome system. Adding lists. Here we go. What's that? I mean, you can just keep going. So it really is trying to be a whiteboard with post-it notes and just giving you the ability to do anything you want with it. And that's what makes it awesome for projects and what we're kind of using to give you guys the quest and let you guys track your progress and have a little bit of a training in this so you can run your business on this. And that's why I put the quest and the tracking and to-do items in here too, so you can get more and more familiar with it while you're learning this stuff to be able to just run your business on this later. So there's some really cool stuff if you start getting into it with the markup system. So how you see these stars here, and if another one is if you do like question marks under it. That makes it a huge title, almost like an H1. And if you do just one line, it's kind of like an H2. It's kind of a subtitle. Title, subtitle. You can make things bold with 2 stars on each side of it. Numbered list, so then you see how that changes. Look at that now. Boom, boom. So it's really cool. Go through and play around with it because you're going to need to be using this a lot. Try dragging cards. Let's go back. Here's a bunch of stuff. I kind of gave you some checklists of things to try out if you wanted to go quick about it, but I'm moving that to done for now. Let's set up Evernote. So this is pretty easy to sign up. You know the drill. I like using Evernote because there's some cool tools with their Chrome button. So I'll show you how to clip an article because this is pretty nice. So you find a cool article, maybe you want to save it because you want to use these 17 copy and paste blog post templates that Pat's giving here, or maybe you want to write a post that's like this, and this is kind of giving you some ideas for blog post templates you're going to share or just the formatting of it. And what I really like about this Evernote clip is you push the button and you can clip the whole article with the side. I usually just use simplified and organize it into a notebook. So here's my Wealth Heroes references, and start adding tags to make it easier for you to find it. But usually this is enough for me, so I might just put in like a reference tag, but it's already in a reference notebook, so that might just be overkill. And hit save. Done. Which is pretty cool. Let's go back. So clip an article in Evernote, and that's why I like it. I think it's just a nice tool. You can also use Pocket or Read It Later. There's a lot of those, whatever you like. Just get in a format of when you're out there reading blogs, ingesting content, to be able to get ideas and save it and file it somewhere for you to be able to come back to. And Trello is a great place for that too. You could just create a card, you know, references for a new post, and this is sweet about Trello. Right here, you can grab this little page thing, bring it right up, just drop it in on that card. Now there it is as a reference. So if you were doing a specific post, getting specific research, you weren't just out there cruising a blog and you get an idea, this is really nice too if you have it all open and ready. It's a nice flow. So let's move that to done. So I have Evernote done. So what you're going to want to do once you're in Evernote though is get some notebooks going for whatever your project's called. Do one for just regular where you're going to be writing posts, and do one named with references where you can just drop ideas and references in there of other people's content that you're going to go read through later and adjust. This is a good bookmark to save just for the future too while we're setting up our tools. If you just hit this link, I have it bookmarked, so I can always just click it and it brings me right here to start a new fresh Google Doc. Pretty sweet. I hate struggling to have to take more than one step to just get to a blank page to start writing, so that makes things a little bit easier. Set up Google Docs. If you don't have a Gmail set up already for a personal account or for your business, I'll set up the tutorial for that and do the whole kind of screencast like this, showing you how to do that with your domain. So like mine's wealthheroes.com. I have a Taylor at wealthheroes.com that I can just log in through Gmail. So then my Google Drive and Docs and all of that is on that domain, which is really cool and kind of gives you a lot of flexibility with sign-ups, and it's a way better platform to use to check your email, check it on your phone. So that is lesson 3, setting up your tools. Got your toolkit ready. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Thanks.